Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make another piece of pixel art. This time, it's going to be Sandy from SpongeBob SquarePants. This, again, another remake, but for the same reasons as the previous ones. Last video didn't have any commentary, hard to follow. So, that's why you're seeing this. So, if you want to make Sandy, here's what you're going to need. You're going to need black wool, brown wool, both greys. You're going to need white. You're going to need magenta, cyan, and we will leave it at that for now. She uses a load of random colours, but we don't really need those until later. So, once you have your colours, and once you've figured out where you want to make her, she doesn't really take up that much room at all, probably less than, I would say, 25-30 blocks. So, once you have your colours, and once you've done that, you're going to want to start off with 9 black blocks in a row on the floor. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just like that. And what you want to do, after you have these 9 black blocks, you're going to want to, hang on, this requires some counting, you're going to want to go over to the left side anyway, the most far left, and you're going to want to stack it up by 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And when you get to the top there, you're going to want to, from the right, just go out by 1. And the left, you're going to want to go out by 2. So, giving you a crooked T sort of shape. And that's what it's going to want to look like. And whilst I'm here, and assuming I still haven't made the little intro to this, if you're having trouble keeping up with the tutorial at any time, all you have to do, I'll regularly pan out like this. I won't always remember to tell you to pause, but if you're having trouble keeping up, I'll pan out like this, pause the video, copy what I've done, hit resume, and you will be able to make the tutorial just like anyone else. In case you're having any trouble whatsoever, I'm not saying you will, but in the past, people have. So once you're at this point, once you're here, you want to go over to the right side of where we started, the original 9 here, and you're going to want to go up by 3, so 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to want to do an up left diagonal. Then you're going to want to go left by 3, so 1, 2, 3. Dexterity isn't on point this morning. And then what you want to do, from the last block you placed, you're going to want to go up by 2. And what you can do is you can just go left from that block until you hit the line that you just made. So you can see there, you might not be able to realise it yet, but that's actually going to be Sandy's boot. So from here, what you want to do is, you want to, hard to explain, but you can see this block here, like 1 block in on top of the little platform that you just made by connecting it to the boot. 1 block in, you're going to want to go 4 up, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be 1 block higher than we have already made. And what you want to do from there, the top 2 blocks that you just placed, you want to place a black to the right of them. So, on both of them, giving you that little weird shape there. And then what you want to do is, you want to, from the top right hand part of this square here, you're going to want to do an upright diagonal. And this is going to require more counting. Let me figure out how many we've got to go up. You're going to want to go up by 9. So from the single black block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then what you're going to want to do is, you're going to want to, like the top 3 blocks from the row that you just placed, you're going to want to extend them out by 1 to the left. So those 3, 1 to the left, that is, just to make sure that is 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go, to the left. And then what you're going to want to do is, from the left block here, you're going to want to go up 2. And then you're going to want to do an up left diagonal from those 2. And let me just show you that. So, as you might be able to see, the longest row should be 10 in total. Then the row right next to it should be 5. And it joins that row by the 3, and then you've just got the single there. That should be easy enough. Easy enough to figure out. And that is pretty much the whole right side made. We've just got to make her hand down here. So what you want to do is this little weird square that you made earlier. On the bottom right hand corner this time, you're going to want to do a bottom right hand diagonal. You're going to want to go right 1. Then you're going to want to do 2 upright diagonals. So 1 and 2. And on top of the second one, you're going to want to go up 2 with the black. Then you're going to want to do 2 up left diagonals. So 1 2. So it connects back to the line of 10 again, but that's not all you want to do. So the block that connects it, you're going to want to go up 3 on top of it with the black. So 1, 2, 3. So it should look like this. You can see how that all fits in there. Pause that if you have to. We're going to move on to the left side now. So what you want to do, I mean, let me just show you it all how it looks now. There you go. That's exactly what you should have right now. That's everything. Pause that if you have to. Make sure that yours looks roughly like that. So coming back down to here, where we started off with the 9 blocks, that was only 1 foot. I figured it'd be the easiest way to do it since both of the foots are kind of connected. I figured I'd do it 1 foot at a time. So what we want to do is we want to make the other foot. So carrying on the same line that we did the 9, just to the left of it, you're going to want to go left with black by 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then on top of the left block, you're going to want to go up by 3. So 1, 2, 3. Then what you want to do is from that block there, you're going to want to do an upright diagonal, and you're going to want to go up by 2, and you're going to want to go to the right by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be 1 block away from this little line here, and then you want to go down 1, and you want to do a bottom right diagonal, which is the same as just placing a block there. So let me just show you what I've done. I know it seems like I've done a lot, but all I've really done is just I've just made her boot. Pause that if you have to. Let's move on. So we've got we've just got a little bit of black detailing to do here. So you can see where I am. Hard to explain. Like on the top of the boot, 1 in from the right here. You want to go up 2 with the black, so it connects diagonally to this wonky T. And from the second block that you just placed, you want to do an up left diagonal, and it wants to look like that. That's just a bit of detailing for the leg. And so what you want to do now is, you want to come over to the left side, and 1 block in from the left side, on the same row, you're going to want to go up by 3 with the black, so it's all even with what you just did with the detailing. And you want to go left from the top block by 2, so 1, 2. And what you want to do from there is, you want to, actually what you can do an up left diagonal and a bottom left diagonal from what you've just done there to give you that sort of shape. And the up left diagonal was just detailing. The bottom left diagonal, you're going to want to go to the left by 2. And then you're going to want to do 2 up left diagonals, so 1, 2. On top of the second one, you're going to want to go up by 2. And then you're going to want to do 2 upright diagonals, so 1 and 2. From the second one, you're going to want to go right by 3, so 1, 2, 3. And let me just show you what we've done here. There you go, not too complicated. Not used more than 3 blocks, except that top one there. That little top row is 4. I'm just going to finish this little bit off, and then I'm going to sleep because it's getting dark. The row of 4 here that we have on the top going to the right, you just want to go down 1, right 1, and then you want to go down 3, which should connect it right back to where we've just been building, and that's going to be her hand there. So pause that if you have to. I know it's dark. I'll show you it again in the light, but I will be back shortly. Alright, so this is where I left off. Like I said, I just want to show you this in the light. Just makes it a bit easier to see with it being black and all. Not too complicated. That's just her little hand there. What we want to do now is we'll work on the right part of her arm, which is, you can see where I am, where we have these top 4 here in a row where we've just went down from. Well, on the end block, the most right end block here, you're going to want to go up by 4 with the black, so 1, 2, 3, 4, just in case you were wondering where that was. There. Should be easy enough to see. So from that 4, all you're going to want to do is an upright diagonal, put 1 on top, another upright diagonal, same again, 1 on top, then you want to do an up left diagonal. And then we're going to leave it from there. So all you wanted to do was, on the right corner, you wanted to go up 4, 1 double upright diagonal, 2 double upright diagonals, and then that single block there. Now we're going to make the other part of her arm, which starts over here. And from this, we're going to want to do an up left diagonal from this little single diagonal block here, so there. And then what you want to do is, the block that you just placed, the diagonal, you're going to want to go up by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you want to do an upright diagonal, 1 on top, upright diagonal, 1 on top, upright diagonal. So you can see how we've just made her arm there. Now we've pretty much just got to make the little top of the suit, and then we just have the head to make, which is going to be fun. The head's going to be really irritating. I can feel it. But that's what you want to have for the left arm there, or right arm technically. But still, I always do that. It's the right arm, but it's the left arm, but it's the right arm. Anyway, what you want to do is, from the top of the arm here, the left portion, this little single block, you want to do an upright diagonal, and you're going to want to go to the right by 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And you know that you've done it right if the last block is, I mean, let me just show you how it looks. You can see how we've just pretty much just connected the whole top part together like that. Yep. Yeah, we did that. So what you want to do is, this is, I usually do things like this on like my statue things, but we're kind of going to do from left to right on top of this whole row. It should be a row of 14. So from left to right, like the most end left block here, going all the way here, you're going to want to do this little color sequence. You're going to want to do 1 dark grey, 2 light grey, 1 black, 1 light grey, 1 white, 1 black, 3 white, 1 black, 1 white, and then 2 light grey. So let me just show you what you should have there. So you've pretty much just topped off the whole pixel art, and then you've just put your colours in all over the top row of 14 like that. So what you want to do there is, you want to, on top of the row of colour that you've just added in, you just want to sandwich it in with another row of 14 black. And once you've done that, you just want to add a little black on the end of the coloured row of 14. So let me just show you what that'll look like. It wants to look like that. And pause that if you have to. We're now going to move on to the helmet. Let me get this up. I'll leave you with that view whilst I just I need to get the right view for it. Yep, there we go. So that's how you finish the top part off, and let me just show you that there. You can see that we have the outline there. You know what? Actually, I think I was a little hasty with this. We'll add in a little bit of the black detailing in that needs adding into the suit, the zip essentially. So the best way to do this probably, you can see the single right block on the right side. This is where we are. You just want to, from the left of it, you want to do 2 light grey going to the left. You then want to do 1 black. Below the black, you're going to want to do 2 light grey. So you want to have that. You can see what I'm doing. Then you want to do, below the light grey, you want to do 2 black going down. And then what you can do is, instead of trying to explain, I always waste time by doing that. That's what you want to do. You can see how I've done that. You can see how I just did the line, and then I've just added in the black there. Shouldn't be too complicated for you. And then what you want to do is, from this little single black here down at the bottom, you just want to do 1 white, and then you want to do, from the white, you want to go down with the black by 2. Then you want to do a bottom right diagonal. Then you want to do another bottom right diagonal. You want to go down 1. Then you want to do a bottom left diagonal and down 1 again. And that's just the zip for the suit, so you can hopefully see that easy enough. You can see where we started because you've got the white as reference. And whilst we are here, again, figuring out more stuff that I can do, you want to, from the white here, just do a brown to the left of it, then do a white, then do a brown, then on top of the middle white, do a brown. So you want to have that, and that's just a little thing that she has on a suit. And let me show you that whole middle part there, and then it's just going to make filling in the middle part easier for you later, because I plan on doing things plan on filling it in like I have everything else. So there you go. This is now what you want to have. Now it's time to do the entire head, which, like I said, is probably going to be the funnest part. It's not going to be fun. So we'll start with the left. My controller at this point is well and truly broken. It is at least 90% duct tape. I keep promising myself that I'm going to get a wired one, but anyway, what you want to do after you're at this point, obviously I've showed you enough pictures of it, of how it is now. This top left part here, you can see where we are. We're on the top row of 14. We're at the highest point. You want to, with the white, bear in mind you want to do an up left diagonal with the white from the black, so it's even with like the outward part of the top of the suit. Then you want to proceed to do another 2 up left diagonals, 1, 2. On top of the second one, you're going to want to go up 1. Then you're going to want to do another up left diagonal, 1 on top. Then you want to do another up left diagonal, 5 on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there you have 2 singles, 2 doubles, 1 row of 6. That's 6. 1 plus the 5, 6. And then what you want to do, from the 6, you're going to want to do an upright diagonal, 1 on top, then upright diagonal, 1 on top, then just another upright diagonal. And what I'm going to do from here is... No, you know what, I was going to do this differently, but, you know, spare of the moment, all that. So just to show you, that's the top part. After the 6, you've just got 2 doubles, 1 single going upright diagonal. From here, what you want to do is you want to take out your old pal magenta, and from the single white here, you're going to want to go 1 to the right with magenta. She's got a flower on her helmet. This is what we're doing now, by the way. And you're going to want to do 1 up from the magenta. Then you want to do an upright diagonal. Then from there, you want to do an up left, 1 on top. Then upright diagonal, 2 to the right. Then upright diagonal, 2 to the right. Then you want to do a bottom right diagonal, and then from there you want to go 1 down, and you want to do 1 to the left, and you want to do 1 to the right, like that. Then what you want to do is, from the right side here of the Tetris shape, you want to do a bottom right diagonal, you want to go down 1, then you want to do a bottom left diagonal, and you want to go left 1, down 1. I don't know if I've shown you that much of this, but well, we're more than halfway at this point, but it's not too complicated. You don't do more than 3 magenta in a row at any one time. So there you go. And from the shape here, you want to do a bottom left diagonal, left 1, then an up left diagonal, left 1, then you want to do a bottom left diagonal, left 1. I know that I did that a little fast, but like I said, there you go. That shouldn't be too complicated to work out, I would hope. And we've just got a little bit of detail to do in the flower. You see this Tetris shape here? I don't know if you've ever played Tetris, one of the great games. From the left side here, you want to do a bottom left diagonal, and you want to go left 2, which leaves us like 3 blocks here of magenta. You just want to duplicate that underneath it, so just 3 blocks of magenta underneath, just for the little middle part of the flower there. I'm too stupid to know what that is, but probably know the name. There we go. In fact, I'll show you what it looks like in the light anyway. I'm going to be back after I sleep. I just noticed how long the recording has already taken. Probably going to have to step this up. But yeah, that's the flower that sits on her helmet. So what I'm going to do now is, from the bottom here, I'm going to like build up from the right side and connect it to the flower. I just like to do things like this. I like to do like half of the left side, then half of the right meet in the middle. It's how I roll. So the helmet starts in the same place on the right side as it does the left. So on this top black here, do an upright diagonal, so it's parallel to that black one there. And from the little single white, you're going to want to do 2 upright diagonals, so 1, 2. On top of the second one, 1 on top, then another upright diagonal, 1 on top, then upright diagonal, 5 on top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Goddamn dexterity today. There we go, and that should look familiar. It's pretty much exactly what you did on the other side. 2 singles, 2 double, 1 6. So from there, what you want to do is, you want to do from the top, and up left diagonal, one on top, then up left diagonal, one on top, then you want to do 3 up left diagonals, 1, 2, 3. From the third up left diagonal, you want to go left 1, then you want to do another up left diagonal, left 1, then you want to do an up left diagonal, left 1, and it should connect to the flower there. So let me just show you what that looks like. There we go, that's the second half of it. And you know you've done it right if it connects exactly there. So pause that if you have to, and let me just show you the whole thing. That's her little bubble helmet. And this is what the whole thing should look like right now. Pretty spectacular. Once the face is in, we've actually done the brunt of the work. The face is going to be the most difficult part, which is exactly why I'm just going to figure out exactly how I'm going to tutorial it, so I will be back very shortly. Alright, so I think I know how I'm going to do this. I discarded all of my colours because I wasn't sure I'd be able to get the ones that I needed for the face in there. So what you're going to need is you're going to need sandstone, oak wood, black, brown, light grey, white, pink, and a magenta. Probably could have fit them in looking at this, but oh well. Oh well. So what you want to do after you've got your colours, you want to come down to here. Like, I don't know what to call this point here, but like the colours sandwiched in between the 14 black lines. What you want to do, where the 3 white are, you're going to want to do 3 black on top of, like in the same line, just on top of the 14 black. And from the left of the 3 black, you're going to want to do 1 oak wood, 1 sandstone, 1 black. And that's going to be the starting point for the face. And we're going to do a bit of the outline, and then I'm going to see where to take things from there. So we're going to start from the left side, and with the black, from the black here, you're going to want to do an up left diagonal, 1 to the left. Then you're going to want to do 2 up left diagonals, 1, 2. On top of the second one, you're going to want to go 3 up with the black, 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to want to do 2 up right diagonals, 1 and 2. And from the second one, you're going to want to go up by 1 with the black. And let me just show you what we've done here. So from that bottom black there, you've just done 1 double, 1 single, 1 full, 1 single, 2 doubles. And pause that if you have to. So from the double black going up here, you're going to want to do 2 brown going up. And on top of the brown, you're going to want to do 1 oak wood. And you kind of want to like trace around the outside of it with the brown to make that sort of shape. I'm not going to try and explain them, but there it is. That's going to be her ear. So once you've done that, you're going to want to, from the right side of the wood here, the only side that's not exposed, you're going to want to go 6 to the right with brown. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you're going to want to do an oak wood again, and you want to make the other ear, which looks exactly like that ear right there. So you want to have something that looks like that. Then what you want to do is, in fact, it's probably going to be easier to do this. So once you're at this point, you want to come here, like underneath the brown that you've just done for the top of the head. You're going to want to do 1 black, 1 oak wood, going to the right by the way, so from like left to right. 1 black, 1 oak wood, 1 black, 1 oak wood, 2 black. So that wants to be right underneath the top of the head. You can see how that looks there. So from here, what you want to do, you can see these double blacks here. You want to do a bottom right diagonal from the right one, then you want to do an upright diagonal, and that's going to be her eyelash. And what you want to do from there, this like middle black here on its own, you want to do a bottom left diagonal from it, and you want to go down 1, right 1. Then you want to, from the right block that you just went right 1 with, you want to go down 1 with brown. Then you want to do a bottom right diagonal. Then you want to do another bottom right diagonal from that brown, and you want to go down by 2. Then you want to do 2 bottom left diagonals, 1 and 2. And from there, what you want to do is you just want to do a black to connect it back to the face. And let me just show you what you should have done on that right side there, and then I'll show you everything, and then I'll sleep because it's going to be getting dark. You see that right side, and that's everything. We've got a crude outline of the face. Unfortunately, Sandy's face is such a mishmash of colours. I'm probably just going to have to show you how to make all of it all individually, but that's what we have so far. I'll be back once it's light again. So there we go, we've got our crude outline here, and just to show you that another second, pause it if you have to. You want to come down to the free black that we started with here, and on top of the free black you want to place free white, like that. Then on top of the middle white you want to place a black, and either side of it you just want to do a white, so you've got the little book teeth there. And what you want to do from there is, you want to, like on the left side of the white here on top of the oak wood, you want to go up by 3 with the black, and you want to do the same thing on the other side except just go up by 2. So it's like 1 block higher than the white of the teeth, and just connect them together in the middle. And on the right side, what you want to do is you want to do an upright diagonal from the corner, and on the left side you want to extend out to the left 2 with the black, and then an up left diagonal. So that will show you. There you go. Alright, so that's the mouth done. Hopefully that was easy enough. And whilst I was gone, I actually decided to put the eyes in as well, and that's them there. You can see how they're pretty easy to do, but if I would have tried to explain and show you how to do them, I would have just ended up like talking and just tripping over myself and probably confusing you and myself at the same time. Easy enough to put in, you can see where they go. They fit in with the outline and just under the row that I had you put in with the black and oak wood in. And I think that with the outline done and the eyes and the mouth in now, I'm probably going to return to doing this in a style that I usually do, with showing you how to put colours in. What I'm going to do now is, I'm going to put all of the brown, oak wood, pink and magenta in the face, and then I'm going to be back. There's barely any of it. I'll be back soon. Right, so as you can see, I've pretty much added every single colour in the face that isn't sandstone. A little bit of brown, most of it's oak wood, a little bit of magenta and pink for the nose and the mouth there. So everything else, all of the space that's left in there is just going to be sandstone. I figure since the outline was in, the eyes were in, the mouth was in, instead of me again talking myself around in circles showing you how to do it, you should be able to figure it out with no trouble at all, just from that simple still there. And that's probably how the body's going to be filled in as well, in a similar fashion to how I'm showing you how to do the face now. So I'm just going to fill the rest of the face in with sandstone. Keep that paused if you have to. I'll be back when it's done. Right, there you go. That's her face. That's what it looks like, all filled in with all of the colours. Like I said, just had to add the sandstone. What I'm going to do now is, pause that if you have to, I'm going to fill the helmet in with glass. You can use either glass pane or glass block. I'm going to whiz away and do that, but what I'm also going to do is, you see that flower up top there? I'm going to fill that in with pink. So I will be back after I've done those two things. There you go, nothing really to it. It takes a little while to fill all of the helmet in with glass, but other than that, just add the pink into the flower. You can see what I've done, not even took the UI off, it's that simple. Pause that if you have to, and just do what I've done. So this next part, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to show you how to fill in the, I'll probably do the arms, and then I'll do the middle part of the suit. So I will be back after I've filled in the arms. And yeah. Alright, so that's Sandy's arm, completely filled in. I filled in the little hand as well, on each side. The top part of the arm has a fair amount of colour, but you're only working with like 4 blocks. You should be able to figure that out for yourself pretty easily. So there's the top of the arm. If you want a better look at the hand, there you go. Pause that if you have to, pause wherever. And just to show you the other side as well, I just filled in the little bit of the hand that there is. So I'm just going to show you it all together, and after that I'm going to fill in the entire middle section, including the little bottom bits of the legs that you can see there, and I'll be back, so, you know, pause where necessary. Right, and that's all of the midsection. As you can see, there is barely anything to it. There's a little bit of light grey tracing the edges with a bit of dark grey in the very corners, but most of the detailing was done on the fly earlier when I did the outline. So pause it if you have to, that's a midsection. And let me just show you, I added in the little bottom of the legs here. That's where most of the colour goes, to be honest. Everything else is just white and light grey, but that's the bottom of the legs. Let me show you it all together. Again, obviously pause where you have to, that's a midsection, that's the legs. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to fill in the feet. They're very uncomplicated, I'll fill those in and I will be back. Alright, and they're the boots, both of them together. There's really not that much colour in them whatsoever. That's just magenta there. But other than that, it's just light grey and dark grey. I'll show you a close-up of each boot just in case you need that. Here's the left one. And here is the right one. And again, just a quick both of them together. And once you're at this point, we have done. I know that this might have been a bit rocky. This is probably going to need quite a lot of editing, to be honest with you. Get rid of the sheet. But yeah, best way that I knew how to do this. So let me just show you Sandy in all of her glory. So if you manage to erect her, yeah, that's right. If you manage to get the statue all together, you will, it's a pretty cool statue. All I have left to do pretty much at this point, Captain America and like 3 or 4 SpongeBob statues. I might even redo the commentary SpongeBob because I'm not entirely happy with it. So like 4 or 5 remakes and then it's completely new stuff from here. But there you go, there's Sandy. I hope this was in some way useful. Thanks for watching and see ya. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, maybe you should check out some of my other stuff. I've made plenty of pixel art, YouTubers, houses, tomahawks, tanks, the list goes on. And if you're interested in becoming a YouTube partner, hit up the link in the description.